Best day, everybody. Best day. How are you doing today? I am so elated. I'm still on cloud nine. And guess what? Guess who's with me today?
What's up, everybody?
I have a special guest today, and I'm elated to have my special guest today. If you're on live, drop a L. If you're on replay later on, drop a R. So I can give you some love.
Right.
So I always get confused. I'm like, drop a L and drop a L. How about that? But thanks to my honey, he's got me together today. So we are here talking about brunch yesterday. Women of Destiny brunch was absolutely phenomenal. It was a total success, and we give the Lord all the glory. We don't take any credit for what he did yesterday. It was a life-changing experience, and he did exactly what we prayed for. He honored our requests, and he met us in such a mighty, mighty way. And I'm forever grateful. I'm forever grateful. We are expecting great things, even greater things.
Yes.
And I'm still on cloud nine. I'm still on cloud nine. Like I feel like I'm still just floating all day yesterday. It was just such a difference. And I know it was the Lord. And so many of the women came out and were blessed, and we're just grateful. We're absolutely grateful. So I want to yield the floor to the hubs to share and say whatever he is on his heart.
Well, I just want to thank each and every one of you that was able to attend.
Yes.
Those who wanted to attend but was unable to. We appreciate you.
Yes.
I thank God that I was unable to attend because of work. I had to work yesterday, and I told my wife, I said, you got my full support. My love, and she came home so excited. And matter of fact, when she was on her way home, she gave me a call and was just telling me everything, about what was going on. And if she's happy, I'm happy. The whole house is happy. So I just want to take the time and just tell you guys thank you. It means so much because ministry is a great work for the Lord, but it's a lot of hard work.
Yes, it is.
And she put in a lot of hard work from the Monday prayers to her daily planning for this, and also working a full-time job, which is not easy. And also, being a wife and a mother, that takes a lot out of you. But you know what? Ministry is well worth it. It is well worth it. At the end, it's all going to pay off. And so again, I just want to tell you guys, thank you for supporting Evangelist Murray and the Women of Destiny Summit, the luncheon yesterday. She showed me the pictures, and if you all haven't seen it, you can go on Facebook and Instagram and see the pictures and things like that.
Yes.
And so many people lives were touched, but even there were some people that my wife was telling me that there was a man that was like peeking through the glass partition, and he recognized the anointing that was inside that restaurant and inside that room. And when things like that happen, you have the manifestation of God's presence in there, where you might not even be in the room, but you might be on the outskirts. You can get your healing, you can get your deliverance, just like the woman with the issue of blood. She just touched the hem of God's garment, of the Lord's garment, and she was made whole. So, and I believe that, the people in that restaurant that was looking through, wondering what was going on, they received their healing and their wholeness. So that's just an awesome thing, when you can put something together, a ministry, And that's the key word, is ministry.
Ministry, yes.
And when God shows up and shows out, he gets all of the glory. So
Amen.
Thank you, God. I love this girl here.
I love you too, baby. And thank you all so very much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All of you that came out, and the beautiful souls that I met for the first time yesterday. Sister April, you're on. Hello, and God bless you. It was such a pleasure meeting you yesterday, and it just warmed my heart and just let me know it was encouragement to me to keep going. And I'm grateful for that. And I believe that everyone there was blessed. We talked about the oil press. So get this. I shared with the ladies yesterday that we always pray for the weather. We live in Michigan, right? So we never know what we're going to get. So we always asked our prayer warriors, our Women of Destiny prayer warriors, to pray for the weather. And we have a long list of items on our prayer list before every event. Every event is saturated in prayer. And some people may say, oh, it's just a brunch. No, it's not just a brunch. It's not just brunch. It's an encounter with God.
Right.
And so we don't take it lightly. So we saturate every event in prayer. And so leading up to the event, I was watching the weather, and it was saying that it was going to be I think it started out at 40% rain, and then it went up to 90% rain, and then it went up to 100% rain. And so by Friday, I was checking the weather like a couple of times a day, and I said, well, Lord, I said, normally you give us, yes, Sister April, encounter with God. Normally you give us beautiful weather for our events. We've had events in November and in December, and we know we can get snow anytime. We got snow this morning, right?
Exactly.
So I said, well, Lord, I said, normally you give us beautiful weather. And he told me, he said, I'm doing this because I want to see who is actually going to truly press. And I said, okay, Lord, I get it. So after that, he gave me a peace about it, and the majority of the ladies did press. And I'm so glad you did, because you were in a test and didn't even know it. And you passed the test, and you came there and you received from the Lord. And we talked about the oil press, and that oil press, I shared a picture, and I passed that picture around of an actual oil press. And that picture, when I had it printed out, it did something to me, because I'm a visual person, and I thought about myself actually being in that oil press, and how that grounder goes around and it presses and it presses and it presses, and it makes sure that every single ounce of oil has been extracted from those from those olives. And that's what God is doing with us. And so I'm just so thankful at what God did in that room. And I'm expecting many testimonies. I'm expecting many praise reports on what God did in that room. I expect nothing less. And I compelled the women to make sure that their faith was activated, and that they had an expectancy while we were in that room, even though we were in a restaurant. Even though we broke bread together, but we were there to do business with God. And so I'm so elated at the success that the Lord gave us yesterday. So I want to encourage you to look out for our next event. Stay tuned. We have some great things coming up this year. We're going to do 1 or 2 more brunches this year, and then we'll do our annual night in prayer at the end of November. I'm working on that date as we speak as well. I'm waiting to get back. Actually, I'm waiting for my contact person at the hotel to respond back to me. So as soon as I get those dates, I'm going to publish them and share them with you, so you can lock those dates in, because you do not want to miss these events. The Lord is doing great things, and I don't want to miss out on it.
That's right.
I don't want to miss out on what God is doing. Whatever He's doing in this season, I tell the Lord, don't do it without me. I want to be in on what God is doing. So ladies, I have something huge to share with you. I mentioned it last Sunday, And after I hang up from the live, after we chime off, I'm going to make a post. On April 11th, I'm going to do a self-esteem workshop. This is going to be absolutely blazing. So starting tonight, you can register for the workshop. It's going to be a virtual workshop, and we're going to do about an hour-long talk. I'm going to share some of my experiences, and it's going to be blazing.
Man.
I promise you, it's going to be blazing. So my intro price is only $14.97 per person, and after Tuesday night, once the clock strikes midnight, the price is going to go up to $20.97. So get in on the intro price. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Don't delay. I'm going to share the information on how you can register, and we are going to have a blazing time. The workshop is actually going to be on Thursday, April 11th, and it's going to be at 7:00 p.m. It's going to be a blessing. I promise you, it's going to be a blessing. So this has been absolutely wonderful to have my special guest, my husband, live with me tonight. Please drop a L if you're on live with us right now, so we can give you some love. If you're on later on, drop a R for replay. Please do me a favor and share this video.
Yes.
Please help me get the word out about what the Lord is doing. And hey, Karen, she was with us yesterday. Oh my goodness, it was such a blessing yesterday. Oh my goodness, I'm almost speechless. And earlier
that don't
in
happen
the week,
very often.
there you have it. I promise you, I'm not speechless very often. Earlier in the week, I made a post and I said, if you are planning on attending Brunch with Women of Destiny Summit, there are going to be many moments that you're going to tell others you had to have been there for yourself. And yesterday was literally filled with moments from the beginning to the end. I promise you, I didn't want to leave. Some of the others, we were just standing around. Brunch was from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And we were just standing around after we said our finally amens and everything. And the lady came to the door and said, you all can actually stay in here till 2 p.m. And that was just such a blessing. The restaurant was just such a blessing to us. And we did that. We stayed there till about 2 o'clock, just standing around, and we were just sharing with one another. And it was just beautiful. It was so beautiful, and this was part of my dream and the vision that the Lord has given me, that women come together and love on one another and celebrate one another. We honored my beautiful sister evangelist Tanea Hunter yesterday with a beautiful award. I Celebrate You award. That's another vision that the Lord gave me to celebrate each other. Women. It doesn't take anything from us to celebrate another woman. And so this is all coming together. This is all the Lord's doing, and it's beautiful and it's marvelous in our eyes. And I'm just honored and I'm thankful that the Lord is using little old me. And so I'm available for what the Lord has. I'm willing. And I'm here, whatever the Lord has for me to do. And I just love blessing others. I love blessing women. That is my ministry. And I love helping women win. I love helping women win. And so when I can see that another woman is winning, that makes me feel fulfilled. And it just gives me so much joy. Gives me so much joy. So don't forget to drop a SE if you want me to send you more details on the virtual self-esteem workshop. It's going to be on Thursday, April 11th, and I'm super excited about this. This is going to be awesome. As soon as the Lord gave me this idea, He immediately started giving me information to share. So you don't want to miss out. It's going to be a plethora of knowledge. It's going to be extremely blessing and beneficial for your life. So don't forget, drop a S or a SE, whichever one you want to do, and I will send you more details. The intro price is just $14.97 per person, starting right now up until Tuesday night. When the clock strikes midnight, the price will go up to $20.97. So hurry, 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 don't delay. There's room for everybody, but don't delay. Get in on the intro price, and it's going to be a blessing to you all. Would you like to say anything else before we end?
I just thank you for having me. Thank you again, women of God, for just sowing into Crystal's life, into the ministry that God has birthed in her, and I'm excited. I'm in awe of what God is doing, through you all, and it's just a blessing. It's just a blessing to be used by God.
Yes, it is.
That's a blessing, to be used by God, to be chosen by Him to carry out His ministry. So just keep the faith. We love you guys. We appreciate you. I'm super proud of this woman right here.
Thank you, baby.
And I love you, babe.
I love you too. And we love you all.
Yes.
And thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for recognizing the God in us, that we're doing something that is meaningful, and it means a lot to us.
Amen.
So thank you all so very much.
Thank you.
Have a blessed evening. Look out for more details on different events that we're going to have coming up real soon. We're going to lock dates in and share them as soon as we lock them in. God bless you all, and thank you. We love you. Have a blessed evening.
Life is worth living.
Life is worth living.
Yes, with God on your side.
Yes, yes,
Amen.
yes. God bless you. Good night.